How's that boy getting on who was here last time? Was that boy?
Who's it?
That's like he's on YTS or something, weren't he?
Oh yeah. Which one was that?
Was it
about 3?
Robert, wasn't it? Was it Robert?
He was in a band. His brother did the cover to his single or something. His band single. He's left-handed guitarist.
Oh, not Flinton, was it? Andrew Flinton.
Oh, he was around. Yeah, right.
Was he around then?
Yeah.
How's he getting on there? Is he?
He was working at an honesty. Oh no, that's the. Yeah. I don't know what he's doing really. This sort of. That's one thing that he does.
Yeah.
Because a lot of power being.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in case food's got a
surge.
Yeah.
So when we get 48 track, do you get 48 track eventually? Or?
48?
Yeah.
Well, we've been talking 24
yeah?
lately, but I think it's probably a bit unnecessary.
Probably price ourselves out of the market.
Yeah. How much are you now?
15.
Yeah.
Well, for a day. She's still cheap, really.
No, I didn't know. 15.
Sorry?
15 an hour.
Yeah.
Not filming this, eh? Huh?
Yeah.
You're not! Oh, shit.
Was Pete around last night? We called in for him. We were in last night. Alright, yeah. He's here.
I think so. Yeah, one gone.
Not exactly a big crack, but
No.
the sort of thing which, like, typical example, Madonna's new one.
Yeah.
Sort of sound, you know. It's not exactly a snare drum, is it? So
No.
I don't know.
I mean,
I have to run through your sound and see what you've got.
yeah. Yeah.
It's the worst bit though, isn't it? Programming the drums. It's
Yeah. Yeah. It's the slowest bit, really. When you get it right, it's so much easier, you know, once it's actually right, it's so much easier to do everything else.
Every time I come here, you've got more and more gear.
Yeah, well, you didn't have this, did you? Cool.
No. Is that a Roland sound module?
Cool. No, this one here, the Corgan one.
Yeah.
It's sort of what the brains of the Corgan one. Keyboard.
You used to use that, didn't you, for drums, to program?
Yeah, yeah. Between the Korg and the Roland and the sampler.
So you just play the drums down your program, do you? And
Yeah.
that's what I do with sequence stuff.
Yeah, and then just edit it. You know, really. At least with editing, you can see what's happening, quantising, you know, sort of. Sometimes you get.
So the drums, you'd say first, then bass perhaps, then piano and build up like that?
Yeah, yeah, however you want to do it, really.
So I like to do 2 mixes. One for side A and one for side B.
Yeah.
Then again, I might stick one of the old tracks on for side B, City Jungle or something. You know.
Yeah.
Remix it, couldn't it? Also, what I have to keep the master, I'll pay for the master again as well. You know,
I like that. Yeah.
sort of remix anytime I want.
Yeah. Okay. Check the losses. Lengths and everything. That's the trouble with when it's actually going for this kind of sound. All the sort of quite important to get all the velocities even, and unless you're actually deliberately trying not to.
Yeah. You didn't get the feeling you've been watched, Paddy? Right, can't you? The cursor, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Do a bit of cake? Do a bit of cake? You do? It's nice. A little bit.
Nah, that's alright.
The only trouble with this is sometimes all this business, it's rather close to looking for the cheapest insurance policy.
Yeah.
You know, when you go away the insurance and they say, oh, just check it out for you. Right in these. Yeah, well, we'll get rid of the clothes that we don't want and then put the opening that we do. 19, 20, 1 off. Oh, that's alright, that's okay. Okay? So we've got the right open hi-hat in from the bar 113 to the end. 1, 2, 3, right, okay. Left. Okay. So and that's all the hi-hats done and all the bass done. Excellent. Well, yeah, I did one myself recently.
Well, yeah, all the way through, yeah.
Start to finish. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just name this up.
Okay.
Right. We'll call it, in honour of the ANC, we'll call it, or whoever it is,
You got clean fingers.
Tambo. Alright,
Yeah, timbre. Mean.
so we're now going to set these up. Set the left locator, R1, the right locator, R17. Right, these complicated little semiquavers, which of course we're going to have to slow the speed down
Yes.
because I cannot do it.
Do you want me to play it while...
If you like,
No, no.
yeah. We've just got to find a suitable tambourine.
Well, I'll be the one then you'll use, won't it?
Well, I mean, we don't have to use that one, but with tambourines we slot.
The bass drum and hi-hats.
Right, well, what we're going to do is if you record 16 bars of it,
Yeah.
we'll slow it down to 90 beats a
Right.
minute. And then, is it going to confuse you if you have the hi-hats running? Would you rather they
No,
do?
that's all right.
Okay.
Just give it a run through first.
It's just that
just
you
have
might
a
not
quick
you
glance.
might not hear the tambourine too well with the
Sorry.
hi-hats.
Just have a quick...
Because it's particularly important to get all these sort of right on the button because
The snare's going to be a problem, aren't it? Because that's all different each time. So
no, that's alright, we'll just do it. I mean, there's bits where it runs the same for a while, isn't
Yeah.
it? And what we need to do is we need to actually sort of run through, listen to your drum part. This is
Yeah.
why actually it's handy having a sort of a guide drum thing. If we listen to that, and then we'll mark down at what bars certain things happen. And then all we've
So I
got to
could
do...
play it manually, but the thing is with that,
Yeah.
I did it off the top of my head, so I mean, I'll never be able to remember that, you know.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, if you particularly like it that way, you
Yeah.
can easily sort of analyse what you did
Yeah.
and just write it down, and then sort of just plonk it in the computer.
Yeah.
And once it's in the computer, we can then change it to any drum sound at any time, really. Which is great delight of these things. The trouble with these computers, I tended to find, is that when you first got one, you think that's to speed the job up.
Yeah.
And when you first have one, it seems to slow you down. But the further on you go, and the more ways round you find, it does actually make things deadly accurate, very clean, and very adaptable. Some call it music, some call it accountancy.
Confusing. I find my little studio at home confusing, but if I had this, I'd be really terrible, really.
Well, I sometimes think I'd like to have a little porter studio at home again.
I'll sit down here and,
I bought a Fender Rhodes actually.
yeah?
Yeah, a really old vintage stage piano, which is a handy thing to have, I think.
Yeah.
By the time I've driven over here, plugged it all in, sorted out what sound you wanted to use, can't remember what the song was about. Yeah. This is definitely the more tedious side of the thing.
We eventually got here, didn't we, Terry?
We certainly did.
We did get lost, didn't we?
Come here.
We left at 8:15.
And we got here at 2:30. Terrible.
Where did you go then? Where did you end up?
We went, well, we ended up at Acton.
Acton.
Yeah,
South
South London.
I like it. Yeah, I always liked Acton. Yeah.
I said to Terry, I said, we're in London.
I think I ought to get myself on video as well.
Yeah.
James Whale lookalike.
Yeah.
You'll send us away at James Whale and you'll get on telly. Didn't you?
Do you know any good jokes?
Don't know any good jokes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
How does a Irishman do his shoelaces up?
Right, you got to come out of this because...
Hey, do it over there, where you are.
Yeah, I've got to put the foot on stuff, don't I?
Yeah, the chair.
I've got to put all my... Right, okay. Impression of an Irish... No, I need something lower.
No, that's all right. Go on, it's a fussy.
I can't get my foot up there.
Because you can.
Alright, impression of an Irishman, right? Never seen an Irishman watching, I apologise. Impression of an Irishman doing up his shoelace. I can do that's too high. See how I did that, can't you? You know.
Yeah.
There's a good one. Impression of an Irishman doing up his... No, impression of an Irishman locking his bike up and he just lock it round the middle bit and walk off, you know. He didn't actually lock it up, he just... Well, here we are at Tapecraft Studios anyway, and this is where I recorded the City Jungle thing, if you've got a video of that. And this is where I recorded the soundtrack. If you look at the titles, it says recorded at Tapecraft Studios. This is Tapecraft Studios.
This is it.
This is Patrick
Home
Shaw.
of the hits.
Patrick Shaw, not Patrick Moore, Patrick Shaw is bass player for many people.
He's actually programming the computer at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cameraman talks as well. Oh. And last time I was here, I was sick actually.
Nothing to do with the
Nothing to do
studio.
with the studio. It's a great studio, a fine studio.
It's because of all the junk food he packs into himself.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I was actually drinking Heineken at the time, and that was maybe a bit off, I don't know. But loads of stars have been here, including Jet Harris.
Jet Harris.
Yeah.
We've had Jet Harris here.
Yeah, from the Shadows, bass player from the Shadows.
Oh.
Are you a Marvin fan?
Marvin.
Yeah.
You what the little that little sort of cartoon robot?
Yeah, with glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh that. Oh that.
Hank,
one.
Hank.
Oh, no. Hank. No.
Huh? But you're
Oh,
a
no.
Harris fan. Jet Harris fan.
Jet Harris.
Because when
love
you come
him.
here,
He can't
you were starstruck when you come here.
He
weren't
can't put a finger wrong for me.
No. So say hello to a few people now, right? My good mate, Colin Woods.
Colin, I'd like to say hello to Colin as well. Hello,
Yeah,
Colin.
a good mate. He's a great singer, great rhythm guitarist. He works. Alright, look, come along, have a look what's going on. You could have been on the video yourself.
He could have come.
Anyway, Just Us, plug, available for bookings.
Bar mitzvahs,
Also Heidi
weddings.
Melcher, the drummer. Heidi. Great drummer. I'd say hello to...
How much is she paying you for saying it?
How much is she paying me for saying that? 20 quid. If you show your family this, tell them to say hello to all the sons and all the daughters and the
6 of them.
yeah, the 6, and also your wife and your husband as well. And say hello to them. So all the best. Well, a couple of people to say hello to is
Okay.
if you've done a close up on me, I don't like it. I don't like close ups on my face because you get all the bits of shaving hair what's left. Unless I've got makeup on. You've caught me. See, there's no lights in here. It's all natural. You can see how fat I look in real life and how horrible I look in real life. So if you look at the City Jungle video, I'm all got makeup on. I'm all smart and like that. But now you can see all my horrible zits and things. See?
Teenage pimples.
Teenage pimples, yeah. I'm glad you're filming this, Terence. It's be nice to look back on in years to come when, you know. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to crack open a can of Guinness. Guinness. All musicians and actors drink Guinness. It's alcohol, but it's full. It's full of fibre and.
What, glass fibre?
No, what's the word? Not fibre. Iron. No, I'm not going to open it and I'll have a little drink and you watch my face when I drink it.
Does that put lead in your pencil?
Yeah, put lead in your pants, yeah. Lead in your pants.
And in fact, here.
Well, as you can see, this is where the work's been done.
Yeah, I always...
Kevin's been here now 4 hours. He hasn't done a stroke of work yet.
So I'm going to drink some Guinness. What for the Guinness?
And dance at the same time, I think.
Try a bit of this. This is what you call nice drink. Here, I'll try a little bit. He drinks it.
Right. What we need to do is just stick in a couple more bars of this tambourine.
Yeah.
Good.
Right. No.
And just put this back. Okay. Oh wait, I'll just
Where is
start
it? There.
going in. Yeah. Just,
Tell me when it's coming.
okay. Well, you'll get 2 bars of count.
Yeah. Wrong.
A bit more. Lovely. Okay. Just check it out. Oh, this is a drum tape.
What are you staring at there? What are you staring at? A t-shirt? Orange t-shirt. Orange. Love you.
Have a listen to it.
It's there.
I'm certain we only had 2 on that one. Maybe you have got a different program. I'll tell you what, we go back onto it because there's 2 or 3 drum pages on this, so
Yeah.
we can so you didn't like the ones that were on here, did you?
No. No, a bit sort of.
Go on, No, it's the same one, that one. Let's just get onto one of the other drum pages. Fantastic sounds on this thing.
That's nice.
Ah. Isn't it?
Oh, no, it's not. You can't get it on back like you had before, which...
Well, I don't think it was there. I think maybe they're basically the same
yeah.
programs, but we only had 2 cowbells on.
So that's the only one you got, is it anymore? Or?
I think there's probably more. In fact, I want to. There's something I might be able to do. Have a look through this lot.
Nice bass drum.
Yeah.
Nearly, hasn't even got the balls behind it.
There's something on here called live drums. Let's just scroll through see if there's any more drum pages. I know what I can do. I think I can. I think I found something that you can do to these 110s recently.
It's got trim match on doing this, so it work better on trim match. Stop recording now, eh?
No.
Right, what I need is the card. Where's the card? Edit. And then open it. Right, now. I've got to change this.
We have Kevin picking his nose.
I'm filming, are you?
Yeah.
I mean, if that was...
Always take that down, get the note light and then take it down. And the thing is that I suppose you want to sort of drop the pitch a bit, really, don't you?
Yeah, it's a bit...
Yeah. So, well, there's two other things we can do. I'll have a look on the sampler.
I feel like a bit more D5 me, really. I could,
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose what we could do is if we just can't find anything that's sort of suitable, you could,
bring it some more up in the D5.
yeah, could bring the D5 to get all those.
But will it be a stumbling block, though, for putting the rest down?
No, I wouldn't think so. As long as something's there,
Yeah.
you know, we can put one in.
Maybe I'll put the hand clamps down now instead then.
Yeah, or you know, I mean, you can put a cowbell. You can put a cowbell in there
And change
just to hold it together. And
Yeah.
Just to know where this card has gone.
Now you know what goes on in a recording studio in Norfolk. It's, as you can see, it's quite confusing. Just look at that desk over there, look. See, this here controls the reel-to-reel. That thing there which is covered up, which you might see later if you watch. Now this here, the most important thing in the studio is this, that's the telephone. So if anyone wants to talk to you from a distance, you can just pick up and talk to people. So, you know, there's a lot of things in here which are very handy, like the Musicians Union diary, for example. Or the dictionary. No, diary. It's very, very, very handy to have around a recording studio. And the most important thing of all, of course, of a recording studio is a rag to keep your equipment clean. You must polish the stuff. That's a bit down there. See? Cut! This is Robin, by the way. He ain't been on camera yet. He's very shy.
It's
Been
been,
on City Sounds with Paddy and Colin Woods. Paddy and Robin are brothers. Two great musicians.
ding.
No, I will.
Yeah.
We are now loading up the sampler. That's what we're doing now. Looking for an elusive
You said
parallel.
you just said we. Where's
We.
the other person involved?
Well, Kevin, who's
Oh, I
It's
see.
a royal.
What about this this Robin chap? What's he?
well,
What's his involvement?
He's engaged in another project at the moment. Quite often we find ourselves unable to sort of cover everything all at one go. So he's in fact making up some copies of some new age master tapes for a Norwegian company who have just translated several relaxation tapes into Norwegian. Right. This is the sampler which I am now putting onto Midi channel 3. The reason for which is that we now have a computer which is capable of running 16 Midi channels simultaneously. Is running the Korg on Midi channel 2, the Roland on Midi channel 1, and now the sampler will be running on Midi channel 3. Which means that via the computer we can select the Midi channel and then the one keyboard will play whatever sound we want it to. How does that sound?
That sound better.
Two more.
You know, that's not round enough, you know what I mean? It's not. Second explanation there, round enough? It's not round enough. You know, I feel like stock over normal here doing this.
It might be just a lack of reverb. Because I mean, no, everything else you've heard so far has had reverb on it. Just turn everything on. It's, I mean, not that reverb, but
Yeah, it'll be alright. I'll play it now.
is it the right sort of noise? Because what I have to do is we have to remember all these.
Yeah.
In fact, what we
Right, I'll do a start.
No, okay. I'll have to run it from the top.
Yeah.
go right to the end?
Or whatever you think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I've got here is I've just got a very basic bar count when I was listening to it this morning. So if we just mark down out of this lot where it comes in.
Is that all the way through? Is it there?
Yeah. 121 bars.
Are they
What?
bars? Are they beats?
Yeah, they're bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, like that.
Let me mark down on top. Depending on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, well.
Well, shall I put? Do you want to put it on a big bit of? If I do it on a large bit, that was just a lot of. If I do it like, just think how to do it. Just do it sort of like, you can actually, sometimes it's easy to do this on manuscript paper, you can actually write out bars, you know, but so whatever's to hand will do. Right, 2 bars of cowbell coming up.
Slower. Sorry. No, I missed one.
Really?
Yeah.
You want it slower? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Edit that one so it's nice and clean. Should be easy enough. 0.
So you're going to go into the next bit. So instead of playing it all the way
Well,
through,
instead of having to play it all the way,
yeah.
So
I'll
I've got
just
to do-
on the
that's it.
computer, just repeat it until
Oh, I see. Repeat the same thing again.
until the
Yeah.
out point.
When I'm on
yeah.
it, you see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. 72. Da
Thanks, Mum.
da 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 da
Oh.
da.
God.
That must be left over from my heady house dude.
That is, yeah. Bags of sausage rolls.
Yeah. So what's the story so far, boys?
I think it's going well. I think it's going well. I do. I think it's going. What do you think, Paddy?
Yeah, I think it's splendid.
Yes, I'm really.
Owing to our
Enjoy.
advanced computer systems, we can give you a rock solid rhythm section and our extensive range of sound production devices.
So I'm dropping pans on review, Carl. Pretty
The
much.
sound you want, where you want it,
A quality studio, basically, is trying to say.
engineers who know the game,
Yeah.
ears like elephants we've got here.
Yeah.
That's the qualification for working here. It's the first question we ask anyone who's trying to work here. The size of your ears.
And we've got big ears.
Right, so what has happened now is I've just edited 2 bars, which actually just sound like this. And instead of poor old Kevin having to play that endlessly, and then me endlessly editing, all we're going to do with this, with the aid of 2 buttons, we're going to put it in as many places as we want it.
Nice.
All you need is a bar count and 1 finger, or 2 fingers.
Not me.
No, that's all we need. That's all we need. Bar count. See what we want. We want it to run from bar 29 to bar 63. We have a 2-bar pattern. All we're going to do is just endlessly repeat. Well, not endlessly repeat it. But we want it to go in at
Chair,
29,
not me. It's the chair.
31, 33, 35, 37, 1, which actually takes a lot shorter time than actually trying to play it. There's probably other ways of doing this, but you tend to use these computers in the way that you feel happy with them. You know, there is actually a whole page of drum editing stuff, but it all ends up on one track. So,
Have you ever thought about getting a ZX Spectrum
myself?
to use instead of this?
Or Commodore 64?
No, well, we have looked at other computers.
The Spectrum's, I'm only joking, the Spectrum's a
Yeah.
Did you have a look at the Amiga then? Did you?
The only thing there's a couple of others we have looked at. There's an upgraded version of this. We've looked at Cubase, we've looked at C-Lab. Quite interested in the new Yamaha one, which is an actual desktop affair. That would be nice, but that's a bit expensive.
How do you think we're discussing, don't you?
Animals.
Animals.
Well, you come from livestock, what can you help? They've got funny ideas about livestock people.
I was actually born in Yarmouth.
Where? Oh, it's even worse.
That's even worse.
Oh, bloody.
Yeah, I'm still a mechanic in this. Hang on. That's Tom-Tom's mistake there, you know?
What, you want another bunch in? I think
Yeah, again, guys. I'm sure it was a mistake. To lead back into that crash symbol. Welcome to the system. Tom-Tom's now. B4.
yeah.
Welcome to the system. Should be again now. No, I know.
Okay. No, we haven't put them in.
Yeah.
Boom, they're out. Simple as that.
Okay, done? Okay.
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh. Yeah, wrong track, sorry.
Welcome to the system. Completely lost it. So I can't hum the tune in my head, you see.
Because it's going slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're filling all the balls ups.
Would you want to have a go at doing it?
See you, Paddy.
That's all right. Go on.
It would, yeah. On a fretless bass, that's the
Yeah.
sort of thing it would be.
I mean, when you're soloing bass wise, do you just stick to the notes? Or do you
No.
find triads where you want
Well, I don't know.
It's like working, isn't it? Isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, occasionally.
Yeah.
Well, generally, if I know the sequence that's coming up in my head,
Yeah.
I just invent a tune. Generally,
Yeah.
and don't think too much about the theory of it.
No, but I mean,
But,
you must know what you're using.
Yeah, yeah. I sometimes do, but it gets to the point where I quite often don't know
Yeah.
what chords are going past.
Yeah,
I
I
just-
never do that.
It's just, I think it's just from, I suppose it's just from playing it a long time, I suppose,
Yeah.
really. It's just your hands tend to
Used
do
to
it
it.
for you.
Yeah.
The thing I do find annoying though is that I sometimes find myself constantly using the same things,
Yeah,
you know, and then I think, oh well, that's just because I know a trick to get from there to there instead of
yeah.
being interesting, it's just another trick, you know.
Yeah.
But I think everybody does that, really.
But I mean, if you...
Knopfler himself, in fact,
the man,
the man himself,
his brother,
I mean,
a great guitarist.
yeah.
Right, Dave, obviously you're watching now, because obviously you know me in about a year's time, don't you? I mean, if a G diminished come along,
Yeah.
you obviously wouldn't play a G note, would you? Would you play like
No.
a flat or something like that? It'd be
Yeah.
flat. Yeah.
There's something about diminished that I haven't quite worked out, that the bass note to a diminished chord is never a note that is featured in the chord itself, which is really weird. And I don't know quite why that is.
Well,
But
the
if you're
triad,
using
I
a
mean,
G diminished, I mean...
like your first flat and
the-
fifth, isn't you? Flat and sixth.
Yeah.
No, sorry, first
Flat
flat
and
and
third,
third, flat and
fifth.
fifth and sixth.
yeah,
Flat and seventh, they say.
but sometimes the bass note, the actual bass note that sounds right with a diminished,
Yeah.
is not any of those. And I
Mm.
don't know why that is.
No.
That's one of the big mysteries to me. Of,
Mm.
but I quite often find if you're playing a B flat, say you're playing a B flat diminished,
Mm.
then the bass note seems to be an F sharp. But why that is, I don't know, because if you play them separately, they sound atrocious. But it always sounds naff when the bass player, in country music, one of the big
Yeah.
things is they move, say they'll move A, B flat diminished, B, you know, something like that. But quite often the bass player, if the bass player follows that, it sounds terrible. And a lot of people do, but it sounds very incomplete somehow. But if you drop into the F sharp under the B flat, why that should work, I don't know. They're basically the
Yeah.
two chords, isn't it?
No, I'm going from... Instead of just going like that, I'm using that sharp
Yeah.
fifth in there.
Yeah,
Then to sixth,
yeah,
G6
right,
to just normal G major.
Yeah.
Then F6 G major,
F6,
then E
yeah.
minor with a sharpened fifth.
Yeah.
As in Bond.
yeah,
So all
Yeah.
we've got just basically those, just that extra sharp
Yeah.
fifth gives us that sort of which gives that sort of eeriness.
yeah. Well, I was thinking, listening.
Okay.
See, on the actual Welcome to the System,
Yeah,
instead of just going from say A minor,
yeah,
G, F, E minor, which is cliche,
yeah,
A minor with a sharpened fifth,
yeah,
then go to the A minor. So you
yeah.
like, get that special effect, and then
So
G6.
this is going to be taken care of by the piano part.
Oh yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
So perhaps somewhere in it, maybe not as a constant part, but we can maybe go for that kind of, you know, that little princey gated sound.
With the sharpened fifth or just on
Well, maybe just a 3-note chord I was thinking something like a
Just a
3-string
triad.
chord somewhere high up, just like that occasionally picks out certain parts, like
that is-
yeah, that sort of thing. Yeah, rather than an actual guitar part as such, it's just little spots.
I know,
Just
the
maybe-
sort of Prince sound which you get that sort of...
Yeah,
That sort of
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Quite
it,
funny,
yeah.
what you're saying, yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
It depends if it works with that bass part. That's the thing. Whether
Well, the bass will just be
constant
doing-
dum, da, da, dum, da.
yeah. Just octaves.
Yeah.
You know.
It's going to come down to what sound we use on the bass, really.
The thing I thought
I
of
think.
originally, the melody, also when there's one bit the triads go up, they like that,
Mm.
and I'm just going first, flat, and third, fifth. Of course, I thought, well, that's going to clash over that sharpened fifth.
Yeah.
But actually, if you listen to it, it doesn't sound too
Well,
bad.
I think
so
probably going at 130 beats a minute.
yeah.
I think probably
Wouldn't
any
notice it.
any little clash like that is going to be there and gone in less than
Yeah.
a quarter of a second, really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking about semi-quavers,
Yeah.
we're talking about like an eighth of a second,
Yeah.
and it's going to be one clever punter
Yeah.
who's going to catch that.
That's right. The thing what really made me laugh, which I've never understood, which is strange. Why is that?
Yeah,
That I mean, when you teach people, you say like major's a major, and minor's a minor.
yeah.
But then their favourite guitarist is playing a minor scale over a major chord.
Well,
What
yeah.
do you do?
I mean, I find that a lot when you're playing blues music,
Yeah.
particularly. I mean, I find the bass part's quite often a minor to
Yeah.
major blues.
It works out, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But-
it's implied, I think. Like, you know, when you play something like, say, a riff to Hoochie Coochie Man, which is da 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 da, or what's implied in it is da 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 da.
Yeah,
da.
yeah.
And so, like, it's actually taking care of the major and the minor. So, like, what you, yeah, some things are just sort of implied major and minor rather than actually strictly.
I mean, you'll get the old, the old ball note,
Yeah,
which is a
Yeah.
major, and you'll get them going.
yeah,
But really, it
yeah.
should be,
Well, that's what.
Yeah.
That's the blue note, isn't it?
Yeah.
The blue note of the scale, really. It's just.
which in theory, if you play them together, they'll clash like hell, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And if you, that'll be a.
But quite often they'll sort of play that minor third or something and bend it, and they
Yeah, just-
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, which is sort of like, even if you don't do it, that's what your ear tends to pick. You know.
Sometimes they'll go to the minor third, won't they? They'll go. Or just
Yeah.
the major third.
I think all those sort of things sound nice because, like, when you look at what was that, augmented ninth or something
Yeah,
like that, that's a major and a minor, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
At
yeah.
the same time.
Yeah.
But it sounds great in R&B. It's got the major note and the
Yeah.
minor. And so sometimes it's not so much the notes, but the voicing.
Yeah, sharp and
If-
ninth, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if you spread them out by over an octave,
Mm.
then it sounds okay. If you actually
Yeah.
play them together, it will
Terrible.
sound terrible.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
but separate. That's the
Yeah.
major, that's the minor.
yeah, yeah.
Still
I mean,
a
on
bit
their
over the song,
own,
but-
you think, yeah,
Lovely, isn't it? It's the old
Yeah.
Hendrix.
yeah,
Yeah. But I'll vary when I play. Sometimes I'll just play all picking style.
yeah,
Sometimes I'll use picking fingers to get that sort of country effect, just
Yeah,
alternative.
yeah.
Harmony.
Well, that's the old Knopfler and Richard Thompson, and
Yeah,
Richard
yeah,
Thompson
yeah.
tends to play like that, I believe.
All that sort of stuff. But a lot of it is just picking this little Malmsteen type stuff. Is all
Yeah,
just pletching. I've thought about getting a 5-string bass, so wearing sound gear. That's a
Yeah.
bottom B.
yeah,
Bottom B, which is.
yeah, yeah. They're nice. I have trouble with them because of the size of my hands, really.
Well,
I
they,
played, well, my
Yeah.
hands aren't really big enough, to sort of handle it. I
Yeah.
can't stand those cricket back necks that you get.
Mm.
Anything larger than a jazz or, sort of the precision kind of bass tends to feel like a cricket bat
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I played an overwater 5-string with the low B, and a friend of mine had, he's now got a 7-string bass, in fact,
Yeah.
but he had a 6-string, and I had to go on that, and that's beyond me, really, because the top end of it was like a guitar.
Mm.
The bottom end of it was like quite a large bass.
Yeah.
But he's a very good jazz player, and he likes to sort of rip up the neck and do
Mm.
some sort of John Coltrane solo.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well, I haven't actually tried it yet. The
I
bottom.
can't do that.
But the bottom B would be quite interesting to play.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better if I had a top G, top B instead. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably better to get some nice
They
bends on top.
originally designed them for bands that had keyboards, and
Yeah.
so that you could actually, the keyboard player was less responsible for the bottom end of the keyboard.
Mm.
Because actually a keyboard would go lower than a bass one.
So what do you think of Mark King?
Well, I think he's a very good, he's a very good bass player, really.
Yeah.
But
Don't forget the cameraman.
What?
Don't
Yeah.
forget the cameraman.
yeah. Don't forget him. What camera?
Cameraman. we've been filming. That's
Mark
very
King.
biting here and all these
Yeah.
lights. Anyway, yeah, Mark King, yeah.
Yeah, the first stuff I thought was like very Jacko Pastorius like.
Yeah,
I thought all that Chinese
Yeah.
way and everything was like a basic Jacko Pastorius line, but all that slapping, that's beyond, you know, again, that's, I keep saying this, but that's just beyond me. I'm just too,
Yeah.
I'm not a drummer.
What about the bad news then? Obviously you heard.
No? Is
But the
somebody dead?
guitarist, level 42 guitarist,
No?
died
Why?
of AIDS.
Did he really?
Um,
What, the one who's just joined? Or the
Al
old one?
Murphy, yeah, the Go West one, died of AIDS
Good
a
lord.
couple of months ago.
Oh, I never knew that.
He's in hospital for 2 weeks, they didn't know what it was, they thought it was flu, and 2 weeks later he died of AIDS.
Good lord. What?
So the curse of the level 42 guitarist. The first one left because of stress, Boone Gould, great
Yeah.
player. And
Yeah.
Al Murphy joined, died of AIDS.
Dear, oh
With
dear.
complications of pneumonia.
Well, the advice there, Kevin, is if they ask you, don't join.
Don't join, that's right.
No.
Yeah.
Dead in a month.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, what can you say about Saul Daniels? Did he catch it?
I don't know. But then I found out.
Well, I saw them at Aston and I thought they were a bunch of puss.
Did you? Well, even Mark King and all that.
No, I mean, I just didn't like them.
Yeah.
The great thing about Level 42, I think, is that they write terrific grooves,
Yeah.
really good, but the tunes that go on top and the words that go on top
Dreary,
are
very
really
dreary.
boring.
Yeah.
And they're slow tempo songs
Yeah.
on top of these excellent grooves. And if you've got a band like, or somebody like the Neville Brothers,
Yeah.
and gave them that groove and said, write a set of lyrics, they'd all be with the rhythm. Da 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 da, but you know. But with Level 42, it's da 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 da. English. They're
yeah.
English. That's the trouble. They're English and they're white.
Yeah, I prefer the old line-up best with Boone Gould and
Yeah.
Gould. Very tight, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very tight.
Again, another band. Great first album.
Yeah.
Downhill. After
Yeah.
that. Most
Very
bands are.
popish.
You use up all your best material on the first album, don't you, really? And then you might have spent 2 years getting that material together, and
Yeah.
then the next album is due out in 6 months, and you've got to write like buggery to get 6 months worth of material together.
Yeah.
Come on, boys, look, tea break over. Let's get down to some
Okay.
serious work.
Right.
What is to say? I mean,
Anything else?
yeah,
Anything
we're,
else to
we're
hear?
musical. In fact, do you know what? I'll just tell you this. Terry said, "Well, have a musical discussion, you know, in front of the cameras."
Yeah.
I forgot the cameras there were so many,
Yeah.
didn't we? You
There
know,
we
it's,
Making it up as we
Thing
go
is,
on.
we've been here about 6 hours and we haven't even laid the drum tracks down yet.
Oh, we have.
We have.
Look at this. We got 10 tracks of drums already
just a
recorded.
snare job now, do. And
Yeah.
we're away. I
This
think
is
that's
quite incredible, really, a whole drum part.
I think that's a brilliant studio. I do, honestly. I think that's a good service.
Yep.
Great
Service with a
coffee.
smile.
Great coffee, yeah. It's not false at all. I mean, most people sort of just sort of, what's the word, perform the smile and sort of, oh, great and all that. But these are,
Make you feel relaxed.
make you feel
Well,
relaxed.
we do. Well, we like to.
Yeah.
We don't like to get too tense ourselves. That's
Yeah.
basically the
I mean, you
secret.
know me since I've been about 12, haven't you?
Yeah.
Shazam.
Yeah, we-
Remember Shazam?
Shazam.
No, the band Shazam. I don't know what the others are doing now, actually. But if any of you,
Well, say hello.
yeah,
Hello.
I haven't seen you since August '88. All the best. I haven't seen you. Actually, there was a rumour of a reunion. Someone told me there was a
Yeah?
reunion, yeah. Some of the old Shazam classics like I Will Survive, which we performed on Go
Yeah.
Live, BBC One.
Oh, I saw it. I was there.
And the BBC mix was terrible.
It
Like,
was.
Crap.
Oh, yeah, I
mix.
thought it was. Well, what do
There was no bass.
they? No.
Were you singing live?
Actually, they say us going live. That's not actually live. We were playing live.
Yeah.
But
You
we
were
recorded
playing
it 2 months
live.
before.
Yeah.
It's a live program, I think they mean. Don't they?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
mean it's sort of like it's actually
Someone was
going out
pre-recorded.
then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But
not
we went down to
So what I'm saying, you were actually playing live
yes.
when you were doing it? When they were
we were
taking it?
actually playing live,
Yeah,
and then they
Yeah.
shown up a few days later. You know,
yeah.
that's good. I mean, we went down in January at Shepherd's Bush Woodline. You know, the TV set.
Yeah.
Recorded it a couple of days there, and then shown a couple of days later.
Yeah.
And where did you come? In
Anyway, so anyway, you know, I celebrate this augmented fifth chord.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great chord to
You
use.
didn't win then.
And what?
No. Oh no.
Yeah.
We've moved on. Yes.
Actually, I did record that.
A
Actually,
couple of dancers
I did,
beaters.
I did record that.
Yeah. A couple of dancers beaters, but.
They look great in fast motion.
Yeah. 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 Of course, it's a very good way to start, isn't it? At that age.
Yeah, well, I started with Sean Batty, the drummer, since when we were about 8.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, do you want to say goodbye? Because the tape is nearly running out.
Well, just let it,
Goodbye, everybody.
well, let it run out
Goodbye.
as far as that'll go. I mean,
Right.
let it, I'll say bye now, but, you know, let it sort of... So, a few people. Peter Ayres, great songwriter, keep up the good work. plus his mate who have guitar lessons, Matthew Coe, is a great guitarist. All my pupils, I can't remember them offhand, 'cause there's so many. But I just forget. Hello, all the pupils, you brilliant pupils.
Yeah, I mean, it's a question of having a system in that teaching.
Yeah.
And